First, I'm gonna talk about the some tips you might use when you approach the internship. First is one, be ready to help. As an intern, you might think yourself as very junior employee, so you might just want to gain some experience through the intern. But at the same time, I think you should also be ready to help, show your value to the employee, which will also increase your possibility get a formal job through the internship. Be ready to help. It doesn't mean you only show your attitude like you help people, but you also should show you're willing to learn and help other people, providing a value to the employee. College students sometimes provide the company with know-how and technology that most of them respected for long-term employee lack. To become more valuable to your company, be willing to teach co-workers some trick of the trade when it's coming to use technology they might not know about. Perhaps you could offer a creative professional presentation or have some new insight for better marketing of the company product. And second one is do your research. Although you might have done some extensive research about the industry, the company, and the culture before you interview, it's very important to have much updated information as possible because you begin your internship. Because the industry and company, they're updating the news every day, and most of company they have an annual strategy plan, so it's very important for you to update to this plan rather than just to know the basic idea. And the most important thing is don't always use outdated idea to approach your job, so you might have a hard time by doing this. And the second, come with a question. As we say, be ready to help, but also be ready to learn as well. How to learn? Ask questions to your employee and your colleagues. So it's very important you know when to ask appropriate question, and ask who those questions, who you cannot get help. And also, the third one, practice your communication. Communications and the interpersonal skill is the most essential skill to every job. So every job you should focus on practice your communication skills through your internship. And communication skill could improve by contact your supervisor and talk with your colleagues, get a good advice from your supervisor, know how to show your empathy to people telling the things, and how to negotiate with other companies. And the last one and most important one, just be relaxed. Don't be so uptight about job, get a good sleep, be prepared your internship. And second one is the educational technology. First, there's lots of educational technology companies think highly of, and most of the time they're actually willing to let the intern explore this because they're all very up-to-date technology and they need some new blood to exploring the new area for them. First one is a customer learning experience. For example, company want to track the customer learning experience by evaluate whether the experience they provide is efficient enough. So customer learning experience could be really good resources for the company deploy the marketing strategy. And second one, cloud computing. At the most useful and widespread technology in modern days, cloud computing definitely is a way to make the companies transform file shares more effective and the secure of the company information. And most of them you should mention about virtual learning experience, since currently in Australia lots of overseas students couldn't get in Australia have the live in-person experience. Most of Australian companies actually really think highly of how to provide the student a good virtual learning experience, which could be a really potential market for the future employment. So I think people should think highly of that and do some research, maybe make yourself be expert in this area. It might really good for your career. And that's my presentation. Thanks for your listening.